Hey, these folks funny as hell. These folks talking about the original Deshae Frost. Cool. And these folks got the Adrien Broner dude on here. So I just had to see what this about because what?
When you think of Deshae Frost. When I think of Deshae Frost, I think of creep. But what if I told you there was an original Deshae Frost? Someone who was equally creepy, someone who equally scared women, despite all the
Bruh. And the crazy thing about it though, I really don't watch Deshae a lot, so I really ain't seen Deshae do a lot of the stuff that they say he be doing for. Besides the one where he was in the store, I guess he was in the store with E. Kane. He said something to that young girl or whatever. But other than that though, I ain't really seen other stuff like that, and I need to actually go look at some shit before I just make my assumptions about Deshae for real, for real. Same thing about AB. I ain't really been seeing this shit happen on stream, but I have been seeing clips and shit a lot lately though. A lot. And they even said something about Amber Rose not too long ago, so I gotta go find that video and do a reaction to that bitch soon. But yeah, let's get it.
laughing and the joking and the alcohol. That man is also extremely creepy, and I think it's finally time that we talk about it. During his time on Twitch, Deshae Frost has not only put his hands on women, but he's made them extremely uncomfortable. And there's a plethora of clips to back this up, but it never started with Deshae. The only reason this type of behavior is okay and has been allowed to continuously exist is because we never called it out when the original Deshae Frost was first making rounds, and now it's came back to haunt him.
That's what this internet shit be having going on, bro. It's like you can't escape for this internet shit. Once you put yourself out here and you become viral or you become famous, bro, it's like it's over with.
Today,
You out here
I
forever. You on the
open your
internet
eyes and show
forever.
you that there was an original Deshae Frost. Everything we see in Deshae is something present in Adrien Broner, and all it took was a little bit of alcohol and a little bit of jokes for everyone to ignore it. If you're curious, come tap in. Comment for the algorithm. If I'm gonna make the claim that Adrien Broner is the original Deshae Frost, I thought I'd give you guys a profile on Deshae Frost so you have a reference for the rest of the video. Deshae Frost is not only a man with the capacity to get aggressive with women, but his transgressions have gotten to the point the internet has given him the moniker of Diddy. And Diddy is such a freaked out creep that his word has become synonymous with that fact. And for the internet to give Deshae this moniker, it only gives credence to the idea that
Diddy
he's a
is
creepy
wild
and
though.
morally corrupt man. His most recent transgression was putting his hand on a woman, which he then followed up with a terrible apology. And I'm gonna tell you flat out, I think the
But I don't even know though. They be saying everybody apology be terrible as hell. It's just like I be assuming they be one motherfucker to sit up here and cry and sob and all that shit on here. I get it that you be on their apologies to be like this, but I feel like shit, I don't know, shit. You can't really tell if a motherfucker actually honest or lying about the shit just to clear their name up with the social media shit. But it is what it is. I really didn't even get a chance to just break this fucking apology video down for real, because I really wasn't even studying this shit.
apology was capped. That is my opinion. I don't want to get sued. When your shitty apology does not match up with the video and you're basically asking us to doubt our eyes, I have reason to believe that you are not telling the truth. He also deleted the apology. Deshae is not only putting his hands on women, but he has a consistent track record of making them uncomfortable.
What y'all been doing?
Hey, I gotta listen.
Huh?
I gotta listen. Come on.
No, it's okay. I'm lit. What y'all been doing?
I'm drinking and shit. You good? You lit?
Huh?
You lit?
You good?
I say you lit. I say you lit.
Y'all got some babados?
Hey, the Shay Slick look like one of my homeboy. That shit, with his hairstyle, that shit funny as hell though, cause I'm just looking at the shit, cause the man had some braids like that. I said, bro, these folk look just alike, but what the fuck, cuz?
Whoa.
And I really
And my homeboy ain't really that short. I don't know how fucking short the Shay
I
is
want
though.
you to keep this clip in mind because this is exactly the
And she
play.
damn near
You do
bigger than
something
him.
kind of questionable with the woman present, you make a shitty apology, and then you move on. That is the Deshae Frost MO. Aggression, discomfort, and dismissal. That's what I want you guys to keep in mind when you watch this video because I've seen these exact same traits exhibited by Adrien Broner. The only difference is that Adrien Broner is 36 years old, which means that he's potentially been exhibiting these traits for far longer, and that means it's far more scarier that nothing's ever happened. But as you'll come to find out, the platform Kick is home for these type of degenerates because not only does it make them tons of money, but it goes viral. It's spectacle. They've managed to spectacleize making women uncomfortable and even spectacleize SA.
But if you really think about it, a lot of negative shit and a lot of bad shit go viral quicker than good shit happening. Like on social media right now, you can log on to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter right now. A lot of the good shit you probably won't see for real, for real. Like, okay, somebody can be feeding the homeless, feeding 100 homeless people. That shit might go viral, but you ain't gonna be quick to see that for real, for real. That ain't gonna be the first thing that pop up on your shit for real, for real. Now the next thing, okay, you might have somebody arguing, having a shootout, they fighting each other, shooting at each other. That shit probably go viral, and that shit go viral as hell quick. Like bad shit go viral quicker than anything.
To their platform's reach. What I'm saying
Which is
is that
wild.
the platform Kick is willing to allow this type of degeneracy because it boosts their reach, it boosts their platform, it makes their numbers go up, and it helps them in their competition with other platforms, namely Twitch. These people are willing to turn a blind eye to acts that harm women because it's profitable. That's the type of individuals we're dealing with here. Let's start with this first clip, which I think is just a direct Deshae Frost parallel.
Hey, look at him. That man got straight young hoe. Like, damn, what the older hoes is, man? Damn.
Chill, you cool where you chill. You don't need that complex.
Okay. I was just a little overstimulated.
Yeah, it's okay. Understimulate yourself. You in a safe place. You in a safe
Then he over here kissing the each times too. Hey, B, what the fuck going on? Why you kissing the hoe too, man? No, damn. Hell no.
And this first clip is just so crazy. I blurred the first half because it's AB literally just being overly aggressive. And the dude already has an alcohol problem. But as you can see on these women's faces, they just don't look comfortable. And
Especially her though.
this is why I said it's a direct parallel to that Deshae Frost clip, because it feels like these women are going along with this guy just so they don't cause conflict. And I know this video is about Adrien Broner, but I am gonna briefly touch on Dean now and later in the video. And the reason why I want to briefly touch on Dean is because he's very complicit. He is watching this go on and he's just not saying anything. And this is the type of environment they're fostering. And this is exactly why creeps like Deshae Frost are allowed to exist. The men around them are not checking them. And like I said, I blurred it, but if you go
And I mean, I ain't gonna even lie though. You do be having Dean be checking him, but at the same time, you gotta think about it. AB older, and anytime Dean trying to check him for real, it's not gonna go where we think it's gonna go because he gonna probably get aggressive towards Dean. They probably, I don't know, they probably not fight each other, no shit like that, because they locked in. But it's just like he feel like since he older, like he feel like shouldn't no young nigga be telling him nothing or ain't got shit to tell him. So it's just like he not gonna listen. No matter who it is going, he not gonna listen. He gonna feel like since he older, he done grown, he 36. He not finna listen, kid.
find the clip yourself, the dude is like pushing her down, trying to make her twerk and throw it on him. And I just hate the fact that these clips are
And
going
that's why
viral
sometimes
every
AB
day.
just don't
You
even
gotta
say
look
I
hard
mean,
to find a
Dean
clip
don't
of
be
Adrien
saying that.
Broner making a woman uncomfortable. It's like second nature to this guy. And like I was saying, Kick is willing to overlook this because not only does it bring people to their platform, but it's just very profitable, even if it's at the expense of these women. But it's not even just the fact that these men are making women uncomfortable. There's just full-blown SA, full-blown boundary crossing behavior, and it just goes viral all the time.
Now say about it.
That was like wild.
But she didn't reject it though. So I mean, he bushing, but damn.
Go be out with my stomach.
And when I See this clip, bro, all I think is aggression. Again, I'm blurring out a lot of this stuff, but Shorty goes to give him a hug and he just pulls her in for a kiss. And then in the background of the clip, Shorty literally just walks away. So what does that tell you guys? And once again, like I said, Dean the enabler is sitting there idly by while Adrien Broner is displaying this aggression and boundary crossing behavior with these women they're inviting. And let me ask you guys, since we're in, I presume, the middle of the video, does this match up with any behavior that Deshae Frost has exhibited? Does this
That's crazy why he trying to compare him to Deshae though is the craziest shit. It's about the original Deshae Frost. That shit so crazy, bro. Damn, why Deshae gotta be there? Cause I think him AB, like, I mean, even though they two different motherfuckers, but I think AD or whatever be going harder. I mean, AB be going harder. Like he like overly like past Deshae.
Boundary crossing, aggression laced behavior match up? And I also want to say, just because these women may smile or put on a pretty face after
that don't
these
mean shit. They
interactions
be nervous.
they're not uncomfortable inside.
Facts.
That girl that Adrien Broner did this to is walking away in the background of the clip. Yes, Adrien and Dean are taking up the frame, but just pay attention in the background. She walks off. And that may not be enough evidence for you guys to say she was uncomfortable, but to me, I think there's definitely a huge case for her being uncomfortable in this moment. Now, I want to reference a video I made called Adrien Broner and Dean the Great Are Disgusting, and in this video I called them creeps and I said that they were weird because of how they were treating women. But I mentioned one specific incident where Adrien Broner essays Aya Tanjali, and I'm not gonna play the clip again because it was a very weird moment and Aya was most definitely uncomfortable. I mean, she said it herself. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because Adrien Broner similarly made a shitty apology after being grilled for essaying Aya.
Now you can.
Oh,
You got a friend for me?
I was gonna say something to him.
No, you can say it. You say it.
AD, you not gonna like apologize for accidentally smacking my butt?
I apologize for accidentally smacking your butt.
Okay, thank you. I hope you say that on live too, cause they.
It is
they
on live,
might
baby.
try
You good?
Okay, yeah, cause.
He meant to get your attention, and that ass was there.
You got a friend with me?
And I ain't gonna even lie though, he seemed like one of those drunk ass uncles though, for sure, which is the craziest shit.
I know you was trying to get my attention, but I don't know. It felt like you was trying to smack my butt. Like I didn't see you were trying to get my attention.
I was just trying to get your attention. What I'm saying, you got a friend with you?
No.
Go get a friend for me.
This clip should tell you all you need to know. This nigga does not care that he.
Yeah, he ain't caring. He ain't studying shit. She saying he over there to myself. Go get a friend for me. He zooted and booted right now.
Doesn't care that he made her uncomfortable. All
Fact.
he cared about.
He ain't even apologize for real.
Most likely at the advice of.
Then look how Dean looking too. Look, Dean look like, man, this nigga here fool. This nigga like, nah, this nigga here good.
Dean the Great. That's just my opinion, by the way. Yeah, I almost forgot to say, this is just my opinion. Everything I'm saying is going to be speculation. But I think that this was just a PR recovery tactic that was advised by Dean the Great and his team. And I think that this is very similar to Deshae Frost's apology. It just feels very dismissive. It comes across as he doesn't care. And I mean, in the clip, the nigga's talking about, do you got a friend? He cares more about getting with one of Aya's friends and not the fact that he made her uncomfortable. If this was an accident, as much as they're trying to portray it out to be, wouldn't the focus be more on Aya and not does she have a friend? It just comes across as performative. It comes across as them trying to save their career, just like Deshae Frost. I told you guys the MO: aggression, discomfort, and dismissal. He essayed Aya, made her feel discomfort, and then when the apology comes, it just feels like a dismissal of the severity of
That mind ain't looking at straight ass. He ain't man.
the situation. That's how I view it, and I think that this clip is proof of that. Low-key, I've been using aggression a little loosely, and I say a little loosely because when you think of aggression, you're probably thinking of more overt displays of physical domination. And if that's what you were thinking, this next clip is probably gonna align more with how we all perceive the word aggression.
No, she put her hands on me. Don't touch me. Straight up. On my mama. Don't touch me.
Do you have a lighter there?
No, fuck your lighter. Don't touch me. Straight up. You trying to get a clip. Don't put your hands on me. Cause you gonna find the right nigga. I don't give a want equality, right? Don't touch me though.
You want me to slap you?
Straight up, don't
Then look at him. He talking about you want me to do that now.
slap me. I swear to God.
You want me to slap this bitch?
Cause I call 3 bitches right now.
I've talked about this clip before in the past. You guys already know what happened.
Then he come. Oh my.
Shorty playfully slaps Dean and he gets upset, and honestly, rightfully so. Don't put your hands on anyone without their permission. But where these niggas went wrong is that they start duo pressing this girl. These are two grown ass men duo pressing a girl over something that honestly wasn't that big of a deal.
Fact, it wasn't even that big of a deal, bro. It's just like, bro, she just was messing with her, playing with him, but I get it. But I mean,
This is a tens on twos.
They didn't have to do that,
What
especially
she did
both,
is not
especially him
proportional
jumping
to
in.
what was happening to her. And these niggas knew they were wrong because they actually tried to cover up this clip immediately after. This is the same type of aggression that Deshae Frost himself has used against women. When he hit that woman on the boat, he was using this same type of intimidation. That's why these clips need to be talked about, because this is weird. Like I said, she was wrong for putting her hands on him. I won't disagree with that. I would cuss a shorty out for doing that shit. But there's levels to the cussing out. So not only did Dean threaten to slap this girl, but he also
He
had
did
Adrien
too.
get in her face. That is
I ain't gonna say he had Adrien get in her face. He did that on his own. Adrien did that on his own. Dean didn't do that.
tens on twos. That is disproportionate. But it's like I've been saying this whole time. These clips are going viral every single day. It'll be a new clip of these guys leveraging their intimidation against women all the time. And it's getting to the point that other people are starting to recognize this. Cuffham and Dave Blunts are alluding to Adrien Broner being a
Like God gifted that nigga with a sense of humor because he was so fucking ugly.
Anonymous
No,
just
no,
tipped
that.
$5.
No. He's
So when the charges hit you in like 2 months, don't be looking my way.
My like, don't be looking my way.
Both these niggas are going viral for being weird with women. Is being used as a slight against these guys because they're going viral. I think that should be very telling that people are using as a slight or a comeback against Adrien and Dean. And here's the thing, in the video where I called these guys creeps,
This thumbnail is the craziest shit ever, fool. Why do y'all have this man on her crying? He just looking sad.
I talked about the fact that Adrien Broner paid $800,000 for. He literally got 2 years on probation for that crime, so it's not like he's new to this. So with that being said, it feels like the Kick platform is willing to overlook literal crimes at the expense of women in order to go up. They're willing to overlook SA and they're willing to allow it to turn into a spectacle because it produces viral clips, which in turn funnels a lot of people to their platform. And that's why niggas like Adrien Broner and Deshae Frost are allowed to be creepy to women, because it goes viral, it's profitable. But hopefully I've gotten the point across that Adrien Broner was the original Deshae Frost. There isn't just one Deshae Frost, there's multiple, and Kick is making new ones. They're also hosting old ones. It's almost like this hub for deviant, morally corrupt weirdos who consistently make women uncomfortable. But I can't say I'm surprised though. I don't think you guys would be surprised either. But that's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited
Subscribe for
opinions.
more
I love you
unsolicited
all.
opinions.
Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye bye.
I ain't even lie though, that shit crazy as hell. I'm just still tripping off just the title to about the original Deshae Frost. I think he worse than Deshae Frost. Cause like I said, I ain't really been tuned into Deshae like that, but I only seen like a couple of incidents, which I'm not saying any of it is right. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all shouldn't be acting like that. I ain't even lie though, especially toward these women. And even with like close to the end of the video where the girl had put her hand on Dean face, I feel like he ain't had to do all that, and I feel like the AB dude ain't had to do all that, because at the end of the day, she a woman, fool. Y'all ain't got to double team her. Y'all ain't got to do this. AB, you ain't got to come all in her face and you will beat her head, you'll do this, do that. Nah, family. You ain't got to sit there and do all that now. Like, come on, dog. She just a female, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, damn. And obviously, she ain't do nothing like hard. She ain't him or no shit like that. Like, it just was like a little playful thing. But I get it though. You don't supposed to put your hand in nobody's face for real, for real. Especially if you don't know them for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put your hand on somebody's face, because for one, you don't know where they hand been and all this extra shit. But it's like, I don't know. But I can't say AB a little too old to be doing shit like this, but it is what it is though. And And it's kind of crazy on how Kick not strict like that. And that's the reason why a lot of these folks going to Kick, because it's not as strict as Twitch. But like Twitch should do a little something. You know what I'm saying? Stop some of this shit. Like, okay, that SA shit, most definitely that shouldn't be on there. You shouldn't be harassing women, no shit like that. That shouldn't be on there. And I can understand it, but yeah, I think AB is like beyond like Deshae fraud. But I don't know. I was hoping AB would change, but I don't know though. It's seeming like AB not trying to change. Still got his liquor addiction and all that. Okay, he making money from Kick and all this shit, but I feel like that shit can go down the drain too if he still gonna be doing the same shit that he doing though, for sure. Like, in this person to myself, I know AB is probably a terrible person, but he's just so entertaining and funny. I can't stop. Yeah, he going ham. But I mean, he's funny, he entertaining, but it's just like you gotta stop doing certain shit because you already lost your $30 million fortune that you had, and you can down there do the same shit because what if Kick end up getting strict or something, whatever, and you still doing the same shit and they ban your account. Now you can't get on Kick or Twitch. Now you can't really make money no more. Now you're going back down the same rabbit hole because you got some high child support. Well, I don't know if he still got the high child support now, but yeah. But it is what it is. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation. I really don't know what to feel. I just feel like he beyond Deshae. I ain't really even been saying shit like that from Deshae for real. I seen a couple incidents. That's it. But who am I? Who am I to say? It might be way more incidents than what I done seen. Like I said, I don't really pay attention to Deshae like that. And I don't even pay attention to AB like that, but a lot of his clips be going viral, him and Dean. So I be seeing this shit all day, every day on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. So it's like I can't get away from that. But make sure y'all drop a like, drop a sub, do what it do. Videos coming every single day, so stay tuned. And I'm gonna see y'all guys in the next motherfucking video.